So we have made it to the ending, and I would like to thank the producer, DJ Premier. I would like to say a shout out to Tristan Hatfield. I like to say a shout out to Dawn. I like to shout out to Candace Hannah. I would like to shout out to Haley Holder, to Haley Ross. I would like to shout out to Tavian Crump, Savannah Bass. I would like to shout out to Sequoia Crump. I would like to shout out to Savannah Lewis. I would like to shout out to my mama. I like to shout out to Tech9. I like to shout out to Kevin Gates, Lil Wayne. I would like to shout out to DJ Drama, DJ Premier, which I've already said, but shout out to him again. Man, shout out to the weed, shout out to the drink, shout out to Zed Robinson, shout out to Martez Young, shout out to Brittany Malone, shout out to every senior in every school of 2016. I'm gonna have to say shout out to my grandfather, James Ward. Shout out to my daddy, Jason Bates. Shout out to my real name, Zach James Allen Bates, which shout out to my alias, Kelvin Bates. Shout out to my brother, and happy birthday to my brother. Happy late birthday, I mean. That's Austin Bates. Shout out to my other brother, River Duncan. Shout out to my other brother, Jacob Palmer. And shout out to Dawn's sister, Lexi Thompson. Shout out to Amber McKinney. Shout out to Walmart. Shout out to Biz Marquis. Shout out to Dougley E. Shout out to Easy E's wife, Tamika. Shout out to Hobson. Shout out to Dizzy Wright. Shout out to Jerry Benton. Shout out to all of them. Man, I love my family up in Strange Music. So a shout out to Chris Calico. Shout out to Mers, Brother Lynch Hung, Ritz. Shout out to all of them. Mayday. Shout out to Eminem as well, man. So, keep the thing running, man. And it wouldn't be here without all these haters, fans, friends, family. I wouldn't done any of this shit. I would just be an analogy. Okay, let's see here. What else can we talk about? I'm gonna read these texts that was off of this shit between me and this girl named Haley Ross. And shit, we love each other like to death. Okay. I said, I'm falling and falling deeper 'cause I have feelings. You are the one, girl. Yeah, I got all heart meanings. I feel like Ryan Gosling and you make the love appealing. She said, I don't know what to say. Man, she lives in love. Okay, I said, I do. You're beautiful. She said, aw, thanks. I said, you're welcome, beautiful. She said, what you doing? I said, texting a beautiful girl. She said, who's that? I said, Haley Ross. She's like, oh, cool. I said, yeah, girl, you're stunningly beautiful. She said, aw, thanks. I said, you're welcome, cutie, sexy Haley. Now, what do you think of me? Still perfect, she said. Aw, yeah, she said. What are you doing? Nothing. Hey, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I said, okay, I'll text you in a bit. And she said, okay. So I have to hit her up around later on. But right now, I'm gonna talk about everything else that got me ready for this shit. Yeah, we dropped Dome in June. No, it was in July. My fault. And we got this one coming out. Made of Gold is coming out exactly at January the 5th, 2 days after my birthday, so go ahead and wish me an early birthday. Happy birthday. I'm gonna have to say thanks to everybody to inspire me to write this shit. I love it. It's the best. Man, but the main person I'm gonna have to shout out to has to be to my great grandmother, and RIP to her as well. We lost her to cancer. Mac Main was behind some of this. Okay, we had DJ Scream, we had Dr. Dre, and I'm gonna have to say I'm sorry for any disgrace that this mixtape will cause because of the amputated foot song, but the amputated foot, like I said, is not about her, so we can get over that. Any other things that, oh yeah, And I know that most people don't think that this would be a pretty good mixtape because I'm a white rapper, but we all know that white rappers try and they gotta have love too, so go ahead and raise the roof with this shit. I mean, party till you can't just party no more. So yeah, I might be signing to Gucci Mane's label. Yeah, 100, 1017, 117, 1017. Brick Squad. Yeah. But thank you and enjoy this few moments of silence for our breast cancer patients. Sorry for the day.